Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is Message. Hi, Dan. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky.
This is super recent.
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. Thank you all, everybody who has been with me, who is tuning in for the first time. Hey, Rashad, thank you for sharing. Tea Time with Bunky. I really don't have any political stuff to talk about this week because I have not been watching the news. I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't really been watching it because it's been stressing me out. But yeah, let me go back. I'm excited about this show. I'm really excited. I have my two guys on, but let me do my regular thank you. Thank you to all my Tea Time with Bunky followers and subscribers, those who are catching me for the first time, because you're following in this in the studio with the Rec Boys. You can catch me every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Those that are tuning in on Instagram, I suggest you jump over to my YouTube page, Tea Time with Bunky, if you really want to be a part of the conversation at any given time, because I personally can't see your comments. And I want everybody to be a part of this conversation because it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Without further ado, I have my two guys in the studio with the Rec Boys, DJ Rec Boy Rashad, Mr. Catcher Rec himself, my little big brothers in the podcast world and friends, brothers for life. Hello, my guys.
Bunky, how you feeling?
I am hype. But you know what? I'm not going to let you run this one, Rashad. I am going to start it off because you always start how you feeling. And I don't get a chance to say it because that's just a polite thing.
Gotcha.
Right? So I'm like, no, this is my show. I have to start it. So let me start it. Okay. So how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm alive. I'm moving. My wife is here with me. My kids are good. Life is good right now.
Okay.
Man, I'm blessed. You know, glad to be back. It's been a while since I've been, not zipping tea with Bunky, but hanging out with Bunky and having a little zip. So
it's your specialty.
Yeah.
Specialty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So let me ask you guys, what's the biggest headline or something attraction that have caught your eye this week, be it politics or music? What's one big thing that stands out for you guys? Whoever wants to go first.
This week?
This week, or since elections. Let's go from there. Let's go from November. The biggest.
I'm gonna stick to this week. It's two things. It's two things for me this week. It's Jim Jones, the work he just put out with his album, and Tory Lanez putting out that type of project, being behind the wall. You know what I mean? It was super dope. The production was crazy. The music was crazy. It was just a nice project overall.
Okay.
I know where you was trying to get me to go, Bunky. I know what you're trying to do.
No, because I don't know where y'all go. Rashad?
Me and Chris haven't sat down to have the conversation about 50 Cent. And I'm just waiting to have the conversation about 50 Cent. I think the 50 Cent conversation between me and Chris is going to be informative. It's going to be entertaining. And it's we need to talk about 50. Is he a bully?
Yes.
Chris,
is he?
Is he? That's what I want to know.
And I don't know 50 Cent. Y'all know I don't follow hip hop like that. But from everything I've seen, 50 Cent is a bully. And he's a troll.
Let me ask you this, Bunky. If you have a problem with somebody, right, and it's an ongoing problem for 20 plus years, and just because they pass away is supposed to change?
And we're gonna talk about that. That's something we're gonna talk about. No, it's not supposed. I'm not even just talking about that situation.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about that. But I'm just saying, overall, I watch how he moves on social media, and he's is a bully troll. He is.
Oh snap!
I mean, I don't listen. Hello, I'm not hip hoppy. I don't listen. I don't know 50 Cent stuff. I don't know it. Love Power. Love.
Oh yeah, nah, you love his work.
Love his work, but he's a bully troll. He has no filter.
Okay, I get that.
See, I'm not vested like y'all, so it doesn't matter to me. I can say how I really feel. I'm neutral here.
Gotcha.
Y'all don't think he a bully? You don't think y'all don't think this man is
Absolutely not. I
watch him on social media.
Yeah, no. To me, it's comical. I see the.
But not if you're on the receiving end.
Even well, you know what comes with that, Bunky?
What?
Don't be on the receiving end.
Hey, Gary.
I mean, don't be on the receiving end. You know what it is, and this is the weird. No, yeah, they do, Bunky. Everybody that he's at or whatever issue that he.
We got some good stuff, Abe. Stay tuned. Oh, Chris. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
About 50.
We talk about 50 right now. But Chris, I was saying there's a special something I got just for y'all tonight. I have a new little segment. Yeah.
Okay. She's doing. She busted down segments on this now.
Okay.
One little
busting down segments.
For y'all.
That's what I'm talking
about. So hey, Aaron. So okay.
So, but real back to the 50 thing. I think we touched on this yesterday on our show with Play Simone. People got to distinguish the internet from real life, right? Like, is it real? Everything on these social media, is it real? Like, are we taking it to heart? Is it something that we're gonna be depressed about tomorrow? And the answer is yes, because people are doing it. But is it right?
Are you talking about the person that's being the bully or the person receiving it?
Well, we talking about. I'm talking about 50 specifically. Like, I know a couple people who know him, and they pride saying that 50's the best dude in the world until you cross him or something happened that he don't like. And I start thinking, I'm like, damn, I'm like that too. Like, I'll give you the shirt off my back, but the minute you play yourself,
it's up. And it's always up. And if you play yourself enough, it's stuck.
Listen, I respect that. But the fact that now I think you guys would go to the people, right? The people that cross you wrong, right? You would go to them and they'll know what it is, right?
You're not on necessarily.
But would you be on social media just going crazy and knowing that your platform is as huge as it is, and it can destroy somebody's life because you have these followers and these fans instantly, like the Beehive. I just know how they if you say anything wrong about her, they come for you. And I'm sure 50 Cent got people like that too. So if he say something against you,
Bunky, so let's not even take. Let's humanize this.
Okay, please.
Let's humanize.
Yeah, let's humanize it.
He's
out of touch.
Okay.
But Bunky, if I have an issue with you in real life, what would be the problem with me putting it out on social media? It's not like I'm being fake.
What would be first of all? I personally think that is so childish when people put their business on social media, because you're airing out your dirty laundry for the whole world to see, right? And people like me just sitting back watching, being entertained from this, when y'all just fighting, going back, making the damage worse. So why are you doing that? Don't put your business on social media, especially if you don't want people to chime in.
See, I think a little bit different. I think I don't put it on social media because when I do something, I don't want nobody to know it's me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a little different.
Yeah, but I think, and if you, Chris, Bunky, you're gonna get informed. But if 50 Cent has always been that type of person to the point to where it's, because I'm in the music, I'm gonna crush you musically. Because it's entertainment, because I can't physically put his hands on you. Right. So now if it's up and I can't physically finish you off the, take you off the count, then this is what I'm gonna do. This is equivalent to it. And if you cross me, I don't owe you a conversation. I don't owe you a telephone call. I don't owe you. It's on. We have to stop with the expecting people to react how we would react.
No, you're right. I get that, and everybody. But once you become an adult, I think you need to handle things differently. Like, come on, stop acting like
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it, but I'm not upset that he did do it. Like, I'm not into social media like that. So I don't make that much money off of social media to go that route with it. But they all do it, whether it's Jim Jones defending himself, you get what I'm saying, or 50 on the offense.
I mean, we gotta think about this too. Like, I think people like 50's a marketing genius. Like, when this is going on, he has something out. Something is dropping. Like, if you guys don't know, Raising Canaan just came back on last week, right? Now you see him start trolling people. Like, same thing with Jim Jones. Like, Jim Jones just did an interview on Joe Budden's joint. He said, "Yo, listen, it was great for me with the Cameron situation. I'm dropping an album that Friday. He goes and says something to me to millions of people on his podcast. That shot Jimmy's numbers up.
Absolutely. So it works. So sometimes being the bully, sometimes getting bullied might work for you in the internet, I guess, that right, Chris?
And what? It could destroy your whole mental.
No, it can, but it's the gift and the curse.
Yeah, it's how you use it. It's how you use it. I mean,
Jim Jones was on the receiving end of that, right? Like with Cameron. Cameron went and said some crazy stuff on his podcast with Mace when 50 Cent was there. And then something happened. They were beefing back and forth. Words got said. And he ended up dropping an album around that time. So he benefited. He understood, yo, listen, by these people saying my name right now at the time for me dropping a product, my stock is going to go up.
But can I ask y'all something? And don't look at me crazy. Mm-hmm. Now, we're talking about Jim Jones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this Jim Jones from Love and Hip Hop? Is this?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't. I'm like, Jim Jones. I don't know who he is.
You don't know the Diplomats, Bunky? You gotta know. You gotta have heard.
You know what? I might have heard a music, something. Cam is like, I don't know any of these people. That's why it's funny to me. That's why I be wanting to talk to y'all because I don't have a clue.
No, that's why I say the media right now. Social media is the gift and the curse. If you know how to utilize it, it could be a wonderful thing for you. But if you take everything so personal, like it's something that's happening to you right now, real time, right here in your area, then it could be a problem. Something.
And then you have everybody commenting. That's terrible. Okay, we're going to get back on that kind of. So we're going to do okay. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Look at that. Look, I know how to switch stuff. Look at that.
Nice. Bunky learning some shit.
Look, I'm learning. I'm practicing. Nice, I got a thing here.
R.I.P. Irv. R.I.P. Irv Gotti.
What was his? Because y'all are into the music thing. I know who he is from his reality show. Not even gonna lie. Okay.
Oh wow.
From his I mean like not like that. Not like I got to know more of who he is. I mean, like I've heard his music, like who he's involved with, but I don't follow it like that.
Yeah, Bunk, you stressing me out. I gotta get a drink.
Oh man.
Would you expect anything less though?
Dude, this is Tea Time with Bunky, dude. We're not in the studio.
Right, I
had to drink my tea. I'm sorry.
Chill.
What was his impact on hip hop, Murder Inc? Then he changed the name to the Industry Inc.
Oh, the Inc.
The Inc. Yeah. I knew about Ashanti, I think it was last summer when she was trying to get her rights back. Am I right? Tell me if I'm right. See, I know some. So like there was some problems there, So what was his impact on hip hop? I liked him from his reality show. I really, really did.
Let's go back to the 90s. You know Jay-Z, right?
Yes, I know Jay-Z.
DMX.
Yeah.
Ja Rule.
The Voice.
Right. All this comes from Irv Gotti.
Yeah. Because I watched the television show.
Yeah, so he's instrumental in this hip hop game and didn't. It's crazy because in my opinion, he didn't get the flowers he deserved for the amount of careers and lives that he changed.
Ain't that always though?
Yeah. Sad to say.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys. Okay, so he made a big impact. Yeah, because DMX. Did Did he find DMX? DMX found him, or how did that work?
Oh, I don't.
He was the go-between. He brought Lyra Cohen to the tunnel to see DMX. So he was like his side A&R, but didn't have an actual A&R position.
Okay.
So when he brought him there to see him, it was just like, Leo will tell you the story. Like he said it on numerous different interviews, but he said like when he seen him and he was like, no, just wait. And then, it's just like the Get At Me Dog video. And
that's right. That's the infamous story where he took Leo Cohen's to Yonkers.
Yeah. He took him to the tunnel, right where they shot it at.
He did. We're gonna talk about that too. Gabe mentioned the thing with Ashanti. Now, when he passed away, like there was, I guess people were waiting to see if she was going to say anything, right? I know I was waiting to see if she didn't say anything rude or disrespectful. But let's talk about, you mentioned 50 Cent, who I think is a bully personally. Ja Rule's response, which I didn't know how he was going to respond either, because I'm like, don't he got an issue with him? Like, let's see how these people are going to come out. Like when he passed, that's how, I mean, I was sad for a moment because I don't know him personally, but sad for his family. But I was like, what are they going to say? Like, I knew he had a relationship with Ja Rule, and I knew he had a relationship with Ashanti. So I'm like, what are they going to say? And Ja Rule did a Love You with a Broken Heart and a Dove. But that 50 Cent,
there you go.
Bro, I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. I don't know what the Gotti pack is, but I know.
You know it ain't good, right? You know it's not nothing good. You know it ain't nothing. You know it ain't nothing good.
Saying it out loud, I realize it's nothing good. I just. But okay, their responses. Okay, should there have been like some? Is there a limit? Like, when is it going too far? Okay, if you don't like him, the man has passed away. He has a family, he has kids or whatever. Now, would you want somebody? I don't think he really even cares. He's that mean kid on the playground. He really, really is.
Chris, what you think?
What? Yeah, what?
It's crazy because I'm on the fence with this one too. Exactly what Bunky just touched on. At this point now, he's not here. Right, and everything you're saying is gonna have to touch is going to his family, his kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm on the fence with that one. But while he was still here, for me, it was all fun. Like, yeah, do your thing.
I mean, he was a creeper with Ashanti. He was like stalking her. It was crazy. I felt bad for watching the reality show. His wife, Deb. I remember Deb. Like, she loved this man, and he did her so dirty. I can't comment on that. I can't.
Bunky.
I don't want to get in their personal business because that's not. Bunky. But I'm just saying, yes.
Here we go, picking and choosing, and saying how somebody should react. Listen, I wouldn't have done it. I don't have those type of people that I have those feelings for in this world.
With the stalker part, or
no? I'm talking about smoking on. Yeah, I'm talking about 50 Cent. Smoking on a Gotti pack. But I understand.
No, I mean, I get it. Like, there's some people, it's terrible to say, but there's some people that are in your life or that pass away, and you're like, okay, sorry for your loss, but you keep it moving. You just don't do that. You don't think that's wrong, though? I mean, you don't have to care.
So check it. No. But, okay, do you know the backstory of why he feels like this?
Who?
50 Cent.
Listen, I don't care why he feels like this. And I say that only because there comes a time when you need to learn when to just be quiet. Don't say nothing. You don't have to comment on everything you see. Why do you have to?
Bunky, listen.
Oh, God.
No. I'm not justifying 50's actions. Okay. I'm gonna tell you my actions.
Okay.
If somebody aligns with some people that try to take me off the count.
What's take you off the count mean?
On a live view.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
no, I get you.
See, yeah,
I
I'm
learned
trying
the
to
hard way
respect
with
her
TikTok.
platform. Yeah, I'm trying to respect her platform. Us, we know what it is.
Yeah.
But then it's always up. I don't care. Yo, Bunky, you really like had that happen, I wouldn't have had my son. Had that happened, I wouldn't have had the life and
So Irv did that to 50?
No, what it was is he aligned with people that who wanted to finish him. And then when that didn't happen, and it's like, okay, let bygones be bygones. We're in the music business now. Chill out. Like
he blocked them everywhere he went.
Yeah. So now, and that's another thing. They literally stopped him from getting money. So
is this the guy? Are you talking about okay, I don't remember his name. I saw his name earlier. That they're saying that the reason why, first of all, they were under investigation that where he beat the Fed case, Gotti, dealing with the big time drug dealer guy, and they were trying to say that his money is the one that Supreme. So you're saying that Supreme, so that's what you got to be talking about because they're big time. We're going after 50, basically.
Well, not only that, you got to understand too, these people were also allegedly tied into the demise of his mother.
50 Cent's mother.
So now, if you're tied into these guys on
gotcha.
Yeah, Bunky, you better get into that Bible class, girl. Let's.
No, he's gonna call him after. I'm gonna call him after. That's my uncle. Shout out Uncle Mark.
But there's a lot of elements to that. And then so not only are you allegedly tied into to me losing my mother, you're also involved allegedly in the shooting of me taking 9 bullets. Then after that, you're also allegedly involved with the people who are allegedly blocking me from getting into the industry. And by the grace of God, a white boy from Detroit, said, I'm going to take a risk on you. And
Irv said that in an interview. He's like, I blocked him so much, I blocked him right to Eminem and Dr. Dre.
I was going to ask for that Eminem.
Yeah. So
but
now,
he acknowledged it before he passed away.
Yeah, but that don't mean
it doesn't. No, it doesn't make it go away.
Yeah, and not only that, we can't tell him how he grieves. Imagine. I wouldn't even. It's up. If you're allegedly involved in the slaying of my mother.
Yeah, I mean, like it sounds like he did a lot. It sounds like he did a lot.
And not only that, but like if I love Irv, and Irv contributed so much to hip hop. Let's not take away from the artistry that he actually. Dude, he gave us 2 classic Ja Rule albums. He gave us a classic Ashanti album. He brought on the likes of DMX. He helped Jay-Z at a critical time. Like he helped J-Lo at a critical time. Like he's done a lot for the
Fat Joe.
A lot of people. Irv has gotten people in positions to better themselves, and that's what they went on to do. So
now let me ask you, what's good? That goes great into this next question. Okay, when somebody introduces you or puts you on like that, right? Do you guys think that you have to be loyal to them like forever in a day, or does the loyalty stop?
There's business, and then there's loyalty. Business is always business, but loyalty is above business. It could be a business without it being business if the loyalty is there. Like me and Chris have a business without making business, but it's because of the loyalty. He's my business partner in whatever I do. You get what I'm saying? So anything that's involved in catch and wreck, I don't have to go to him and say, yo, sign this paper so that you could get 50% of what I got going on. Whatever I do and it's catch and wreck, Chris is automatically involved, and everybody that knows us knows that, and it's vice versa. So, but when there's business, we've done business with networks, we've done business with other radio stations. You get what I'm saying? Other entities, and it's business, Right.
So y'all don't got to be loyal to each other, Chris? Are y'all loyal?
Me and Shadi now. Yeah, 100%. But to the businesses, to anybody we're doing business with, I don't have to be loyal to them. It's just business.
As long as the business is good and it works out for everybody, it is what it is.
It's business. I'm loyal to them as long as that contract is in place. If that makes sense, business wise.
It makes a lot of sense,
right? Okay. Business wise, and I think that's where it gets confused. People control the lines, right? Like just because you know somebody and you happen to be doing business with them, just because the business falls out, don't mean the friendship has to fall out. Or if the friendship falls out, the business has to fall out. You got to be able to distinguish the two. But now there are times where you just say, "Yo, man, they're a bad friend and they're a bad business person." So F them, you know what I mean? And it just happens that way.
Yeah, but then you gotta miss them. All right. Okay. Skipping over to P. Diddy. I've never talked to y'all about P. Diddy, Puff, Sean John, Love. Brother Love, right before he got clean.
Inmate such and such, such and such. Yeah, buddy.
Okay, man. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. His allegations are financial fraud, tax evasion, trafficking, and racketeering, conspiracy charges, obstruction of justice, and the unaliving charges, capital M. And that's their allegations for Tupac and Biggie.
Wait, did they just?
Yeah, I don't think they're charging them with that though.
Yeah,
no, I don't know. I looked it up, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he only has 3 charges, and they're the RICO charges. And I think international. There's 3 charges, and then there's charges. There's stuff that's under those that he actually got charged with.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think he's been charged with the big one yet. Or
they haven't founded. I mean, there's always been.
No. I mean, we could go on what he's charged with.
Yeah.
That's all we can speak on is what he's charged with.
Okay. Well, we know what he's charged with. Kind of. I don't know. We watch everything unfold on TV, right? We watch everything unfold on the news and all breaking ins and stuff like that. Why are people distancing themselves from him? There's some people that people don't distance themselves from. But from the beginning, when this stuff started coming out, you started seeing people unfollow him, separating themselves from him. And is it all because of the freak off parties? And they know they was at those after hour parties and don't want to be put in that light. Why do y'all think people distancing themselves from him?
I think people got skeletons in their closet and they scared.
They got whole graveyards.
Right. But to those parties, though, are those parties really illegal?
No. I mean, because if you think, well, I can't say I've never been to any party like that. I've been to one house party, and I think I left at 11.
Wow.
There was no after party, huh? There was no after party.
No. There were. I've heard of after parties. I've heard of later parties. What went down at them, I don't know, but like my grandmother, I was scared. Like, nothing good happens after. No, nothing good happens after midnight. So, and that's true. Nothing.
I don't know. I made a couple dollars after midnight sometimes.
Well, she's bugging because Thriller. It was close to midnight, right? That's what Mike said. So
there was something evil lurking in the dark.
But look how big Thriller was. So stop it. But listen, the party,
was it justice or just what he's going through now? Is it justice or business?
So personally, I'm not with the putting hands on women and stuff like that. Right.
Yeah.
But
he wasn't remorseful.
Right. But the flying of people out, of females out to places, even guys at that point, if that's your thing, that's your thing. If it's willingly happening, is it a crime?
That's what I don't get, because even these young underage girls.
There you go, young underage. We got
no. I know. No. I know it's no different than girls back in the day using their cousin or their sister's ID to get into a club, falsifying their ages or whatever. And the places, unless they dig deep, they don't know that the person is underage. So is he really at fault? Like, that's my thing. Like,
he is if you're not checking those IDs. But what I'm saying is, yeah, because you got too much money. You're taking everybody's phone. Come on, we're talking about Diddy. He got access to a lot of stuff. What I mean,
Diddy is a creep, period. We know that.
Right.
That's just,
Right. But what I'm saying is if we got to throw a party, right? And we throw this party and 12 o'clock at night come in, we start telling everybody, yo, listen, this is what's about to go down. If you want to hang out, you can stay. If you don't, you gotta bounce. And now if you partake in what happens after 12 o'clock, that's on you.
Isn't it after 2? Doesn't the after party last until 2 and then there was the other party?
It was the after party.
It was the after party.
Yeah. But if they was all agreeing to be there and partake in it, it's not a crime. Now, if he forced them, then it's a crime.
But
you know what I'm
didn't he
saying?
give them drugs?
Willingly. Like everybody in the industry, like that threw me off.
We gotta see. We gotta see because we
right
now it's speculation. We don't know if they were drugged, if they weren't drugged,
if they willingly took it.
Yeah, if they willingly took it. Now,
I've been to plenty industry parties when you get there and you like you think beforehand, yo, this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be able to network, and when you get there, you like, yo, they really all just sitting there getting high, and it's like okay.
He don't have no underage charges?
No. I didn't see any on the thing or hear about it.
Not yet.
Okay. Not yet.
Well, and his lawyer said there's no videos of underage people.
Okay.
So that's what his lawyer said. So I don't May 5th, I think his
really
trial starts. Mace is dropping an album, right? On the day this trial starts. Marketing, right? Chris? That's what you was talking about, right?
That's marketing. He's smart.
I think what did he say? I think the album is like I Told You So or some old crazy.
It is kind of shocking, Vanessa. It is. I mean, after we talk about it, and this is just my opinion. I think that anybody, male or female, who's ever going to these hotel rooms and all that stuff with these famous people after hours, you know what your plan is. You know what's going to go down or whatever. Then you're going to scream that he touched me. First of all, he shouldn't have been in his room. He should have been home asleep. You trying to go there, trying to be a side chick, thinking he going to give you some money and take care of you. Like, that's the plan of these people. Why else would you go there? Go home, mind your business. If he wants you, he's going to pull you out. Then it's up to you if you decide or not. Stop stalking these people. Stop going to these rooms with these
and that's where the prostitution part comes in, right? Because he might have been like, yo, listen, I'm going to fly you out to Miami. And they fly out to Miami. He buy him a whole bunch of stuff. Some stuff ends up happening that night. Now all of a sudden they pay for the services. Or it might have been spoke about ahead of time. But like, even with the whole prostitution thing, I'm like, yo, if they want to do that, that's their body. That's their
business.
Right. Yeah, but
it's prostitution
been going on. Isn't legal.
It's been going on.
That's what I'm saying.
Times.
Even going back then, like I'm talking about, even if it to be illegal, shot, it's like, yo, why? If that female, that guy's willing to be on the corner doing what he's doing, that's their choice.
Yeah, but it's illegal, dude. That's like saying if the guy wants to be out on the corner selling dope, then he could be out on the corner selling dope, and it should be.
That's not the same.
Yes, it is because it's illegal. It's against the law. It's against the law. It's against the law.
Everything is against the law.
It's against the law to sell the box. This is not KFC. This is not Church's Chicken. It is illegal to sell the box.
They have no proof of him forcing anyone to take drugs, and there was no big group. It was just 3 people all the time in those videos, and he was okay. Well,
maybe. You know, listen, we all are speculating when
we weren't there.
It's gonna come out.
I know.
Yeah. So
it's just what mind boggles me about the whole thing is I never in my whole life heard one man getting hit with a RICO charge. So I start thinking, are there other people involved that are already working with the authorities?
Absolutely. I guarantee all his co-conspirators lined right up.
He does have a fetish. Come on, he had like 1 million bottles of baby oil.
All right, listen.
Who does that?
The more important question is, can we separate the artistry from the person?
And that was another thing. Does his success shield him from accountability? At first, everybody was like, "Oh, he's getting off. Right?
I still think he got a good chance of. I don't think he's going to beat it 100%, but he's not going to It's not. A lot of those charges are gonna go bye-bye, I think.
Okay, but we're not gonna go into that because we're gonna go into that.
Okay.
That makes any sense. We're not gonna go into that because we're gonna go into that. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I think the trafficking charge, like I agree with that. I don't think that should be a charge because if everybody was consenting, and then like with the younger people, first of all, I would not send my young child to one of those concerts unattended. I would be there somewhere lurking. I'm not sending you. I'm just not. So like a lot of times, right? Because they want to take him and Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z is fighting it hard though. Jay-Z, I think he's
No,
smoother.
the girl. They just came out with audio.
Yeah, she came out that she lied.
That the lawyer told her to do it.
Yeah, and then the lawyer got audio saying that that she never told the people that. It's dumb. It's like that shit. He's playing himself and he's trying to save face so that he doesn't lose that 20 million that Jay-Z is on his back for. Because right now, no, the lawyer Bugsby.
Okay.
Because he just dropped right after Jay-Z's investigators went and talked to Shorty and asked her the questions. We all heard the audio. He dropped. I guess he got back on the phone with her as soon as he got the info and re-put out, yo, listen, did you say this to these people? No, I didn't say this. So it's obviously she's lying because she got it on two different tapes saying two different things.
You know what's hard for me, just for me, listening to that right there. She's lying or whatever, but we know how much money these people have, right? Y'all talked about it last night on your show. You was talking about the Beyonce tickets and how much money, and I'm saying it's ridiculous. How much money does somebody need? It's crazy. So who's to say that at some point she wasn't paid off silently? Like, look, you better take this money and shut up and say that I didn't do it. And you look like the liar, but you set for the rest of your life. Who's saying that didn't happen? Because that's how I look at it too. Like now, all of a sudden, Rashad, you don't know. You don't know.
You asking the question. I'm just. You asking the question. I'm just answering.
Right. Hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Bunky, let's look at the facts. State my opinion away.
I'm saying, people have a price.
Oh, man.
All right, Bunky.
Yeah, everybody got a price.
Bunky,
everybody got a price.
Bunky, her father said he doesn't remember her going to pick her up. Her father.
He could have been high, or he could have got a check.
Okay. He could have been at the Diddy party.
He could have been at the Diddy party.
Listen, Bunky, he drove 5 hours to scramble to find where she was at. And then drove 5 hours back. So in 10 and a half hour span, he drove for 10 hours. And
I'm telling you, there could have been Chris, come on.
No, I'm just saying.
An undercover check going on. There could have been an undercover check.
We gotta stop.
I'm just saying.
Yo, the Bunky, hold on. Did you forget that the person that she bumped into wasn't even in New York State?
I don't even know the story.
See, all right, next, all right. We go on to the next subject. All right. Bunky,
I don't follow these people. Like, so when y'all be talking, I'll be like, okay, I don't know. I don't know these people.
It's crazy because they live their lives out for us on social media, right? And then when we're in the game that we're in, everything, and this is I'm a firm believer you're guilty by association, right? And what I mean by that is being that we're in this business, people start looking at everybody funny. You know what I mean? Like there's been a couple of events that went on lately, and people are like, yeah, I'm not going over there because such and such is going over there, who might have been associated with some of these individuals that we're talking about. So it starts putting a divide between people, and it's kind of crazy without knowing. I'm a firm believer, like, yo, we got to know all the facts. You know what I mean? Which is why I try to stay away from steering on saying what it's gonna be, but I really believe it's not gonna. What everybody thinks about Diddy is not really gonna be the case at the end of it. I think.
Okay,
my personal opinion.
So you think that fans should separate the artists from the allegations?
The fans never will. The people involved in the businesses with him need to.
Okay. All right.
It's almost like they charging him like he's guilty already without being guilty. I thought it was innocent until proven guilty.
No,
like,
not when you're black. Come on, stop it. You know that.
Right. But and this is the thing, you touched on it earlier. Money is what makes this thing go round, right? So to what you alluded with the Jay-Z thing is a very good possibility. You know what I mean? But he has enough money to where
like he gassing you, Bunky.
This can go bye-bye.
Nah, he gassing you.
I really
he don't believe that, Buck. He don't believe that's what happened here.
Well, okay, y'all may not in the studio with the Rec Boys may not.
No, I'm
but
Tea
Time with Bunky think that they greased their palms and was like, "Look, you better say you was a liar." And we made this up. And I forgot that I drove 15 hours to pick my daughter up.
She forgot. Okay, listen, Bunky, within 10 minutes, she forgot what she told the other people on the other tape.
This is
what I'm saying, Buck.
No, I'm telling you.
She forgot what she told the people on the other tape.
She could be a liar, or she could have a large bank account right now. We don't know the situation, and we'll never. We will never.
No. Check it out. Do you think she's making the decisions by herself?
Of course not. There's lawyers and stuff involved. She's probably not that smart because she's probably not that smart. No, I don't think she's doing it myself. That's just my opinion or whatever. But you know, me and my opinions.
No, I'm just saying, but she's not that smart to concoct all of this, but she's that smart to sneak into a MTV Awards after party. I'm not that smart. I'm just not. Yeah, this is where it happened. Come on.
He is right. He is them.
Oh, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not. No. Stop. I'm not saying.
Solange didn't attack him in that elevator for nothing. There's stuff going on. They have to have this squeaky clean persona, like they are the ultimate couple, like they do no wrong. Listen, there's a bunch of skeletons. You know what? They got a whole graveyard and a half going on.
What's crazy is everybody has like my mother-in-law.
Everybody got stuff.
My mother-in-law lived with us for about a year, right? And she was living here. She said, "Yo, for 20-something years, I never seen you and your wife argue." And I'm like, "You never will." She's like, "What do you mean?" Because there's a certain right. And the same thing with this. Everybody has skeleton in the closet. I'm not saying me and my wife never argue. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's arguments. You know what I mean? But it's not for everybody to see. But now, if I was a millionaire and I was Jay-Z, it would probably be on TMZ. Because they would catch a flick in the car to where they see something where I'm like, and then, "Oh, Chris is arguing with his wife," or my wife is like, I remember one time we got pulled over and she had allergies, and she saw I bought her some chocolate because she's a chocolate fiend, and she was wearing a white shirt, and it was nighttime, and the chocolate smudged on her shirt, right? And we got pulled over, and the cops seen the chocolate, and they thought it was blood, pulled out the guns, and I'm like, "Yo, bro," I look at her and she's laughing. And the cop is like, "You don't gotta be scared. We're here." And I'm looking at her like, "Yo, babe, they think I hit you." She's like, "With the chocolate in her hand." Like, "Yeah, that is crazy." Like, and I'm like, so imagine if I was rich at that point.
Oh yeah, they have body cams or the cam. Well, if they had body cams.
Nah, we're talking about back in the day. But I'm saying, even though, right? They still right. And then with all this AI stuff, they could have made it look like whatever they wanted.
Exactly. Okay. Come on, forget about. Now we're done. We're done with the Diddy crazy stuff.
No Diddy.
Did he do it?
He did it. He did it. Diddy did it. Diddy did it.
That's the Uncle Ernest thing.
Diddy did it. The Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, let me get out another fact before, so everybody can just come for me and get it over with. The Kendrick Lamar halftime show, right? Kendrick Lamar. Okay. I heard the name. I can honestly say I heard little clips of They Ain't Like Us, but that's as far as it ever went. I heard clips of They Ain't Like Us. I never heard a Kendrick Lamar song. If I seen him, I wouldn't know who he was. But after the Super Bowl halftime show, I watched that thing like 20 times. And I'm a fan. What did you guys think of that? Do you think that his message was current in the hip hop state? Do you think his message was relevant? Me and Rashad, we touched on this today.
You ran down on me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You ran down on me and was like, "Yo, look, Look, little nigga.
Wait, y'all can't be having conversations before the show.
No, I stopped the show. I stopped it. I stopped the conversation.
No, she made sure Bunky read that on me to make sure that I fall in line with the agenda.
There was no agenda. There's no agenda.
But
it wasn't.
Chris,
what did you think? What did you think?
Yeah, this ain't fair because y'all kind of had a conversation.
No, because we're so far.
Me and Shad don't agree either. I think I'm more aligned with you.
Niggas is
because we had this conversation. We had this conversation on our show, and we didn't agree then. Like it got into a heated conversation to where, and we had a guest on at the time, so we had to kind of like not book an interview for the next week so we could, let people know like, yo, it's healthy to have conversations even whether you disagree or not. You know what I mean? But respectfully, you know what I mean? Absolutely. But I thought it was a powerful message. I thought what went down there that night needed to happen. I don't like how he got there per se. I'm not with the belittling of somebody to have a platform like that. You know what I mean? But him being able to do what he did that night, I thought was powerful. You know what I mean? And we needed it. And who it touched is who it touched, and who it didn't. Y'all know what y'all can go do because I don't want to stay here on Bunky shit.
Me and Shad talked about this too. We talked about that point too. Shad, what do you feel about?
She's like hesitant to ask you, Shad.
Yeah, I know. You already know, but I'm gonna follow the agenda.
What do you think?
I thought it's no different from what I said on the show. I thought the performance was super dope. It was powerful. Do I watch the Super Bowl highlight for a powerful message? Absolutely not. I'm just telling you, this is just me. This is come for me. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Do not come for Tea Time. Don't come for my little sis.
Okay.
So no, I thought it was super dope. I hated the fact that we as a culture allowed the oppressors in on our little per se joke or dozens competition. Like, think about it. Like the highlight of the show was when he screamed A minor.
But like I told you, I thought he was talking about a music note.
And I'm glad that you thought that he was talking about a music note. Right. I'm glad that that's what you thought. Yeah. But that's not what the reality of it was.
But you know what? Like
no. Hold on. Because you have sons, and you wouldn't want nobody to put that on.
Absolutely not. But
especially at the biggest event
platform in the world.
And my whole thing was, could he had did the chorus and did another song, and it still wouldn't have gotten away from the message? Like, it still would have been powerful?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
And that was my only beef. Yo, dude, imagine if he would have ended up with Pull Up, Drink. I mean, he got other joints that people love.
I think Shad touched on something good there, because my message and when we had the conversation was, and I think we kind of were saying the same thing when we were having our debate on it, but in different ways, right?
Absolutely.
We gotta stop tearing each other down. Like, regardless of the situation. And I think that's what he's touching on now. He could have still performed that song, and that part of the song switch the song and not bash another man. Like, regardless whether Drake is mixed or not. Like, you know what I mean?
That's part of the culture. So you're bashing somebody that's part of what you do. And if we're all for uplifting the culture, because the culture was riding for the battle, regardless if you like Drake or regardless if you like Kendrick,
that's the big face.
Yeah, right? That's big face. Okay. Yeah, we were all cheering the battle. It was dope for hip hop. People are like, yo, look at what's going on. People are paying attention. People are listening to conscious rap. People are going back and rewinding lyrics and breaking down stuff. This is what hip hop is about, the essence. And then you expose it to the oppressor at the oppressor's biggest event, and it's like, I get it. Get your shine on.
Okay, no. Okay, I'm going to agree to disagree with this right here,
Okay,
here. Because see, Chris, we didn't have all this conversation. So
okay.
You're saying that he put it on for the oppressor. You said in the beginning that you're not going to go, I guess, look on social media for a powerful message or whatever. But I think what he did was perfect. Now, mind you, I did not watch it during the Super Bowl because I don't watch football, number one, and I don't know any of Kendrick Lamar's stuff, right? So I'm like, I'm not going to watch it. Till I woke up and I saw I'm like, wait, what is going on here? So I went to YouTube and I watched it. And I think it was the perfect timing because there are so many millions of people who bash rap, will not watch rap. White people want no parts of it. And that was the opportunity, which he did, to get his message across. Because like I said, when he mentioned the thing, all Black people of color noticed 40 acres and a mule, but there were so many people because they're trying to remove history, had no idea. So he brought stuff in. And then when he's like, it's going to be televised, people's like, well, wait a minute, what is that? And the fact that you had Samuel L. Jackson playing
it was monumental.
The message was, I think it hit.
I think both of you guys are saying the same thing. I think, I know Shad's only dilemma is the part of him accusing the guy of the A minor, right? Like of whatever. I think that's Shad's biggest point. And it took me a couple of debates with him to understand that. Like, oh, he's really just touching on this because I think Shad thinks the performance was powerful. Did he tune into the Super Bowl to watch that? No, but that's what he got that night and he enjoyed it. He didn't like the part of
that A minor thing.
Yeah, somebody being bashed. Like, and I think that's what he's saying for the oppressor. Like, you really, and that's what I feel too. Like, you really put on for everybody, and that was gonna be. You think everybody's gonna think it's okay to do that?
Battle in the halftime show, but Kendrick
had to get his shot in.
But
see, that's what I'm saying. At that point, Big Face, I don't believe so because he won already, dude. You're on the biggest stage. Now it's bring it home for hip hop. You can't bring something home for hip hop, and I'm bashing the second best. If I just took his spot, I'm bashing the guy that I just took his spot. In at the biggest event.
Also, Drake is doing soccer.
Yeah, but even so, they hoping that it's as big as the Super Bowl.
No, I mean he got over 1 billion streams. But I watch everything with this. I be walking around, they not like I be doing the. I mean, come on, I'm like I feel
it, and we got in my head. That it's for the culture. What I'm saying is to take it, and this is just
I hear you.
Let me ask y'all this, because I asked y'all, both of y'all, I already asked y'all this on our show.
Who you telling to?
How many other coaches do you see bashing each other? One, either on that type of platform. Like, when have you ever seen any other type of
Black
artist?
People. That's what we do.
Right.
We tear each other up. We don't hold each other up.
That's the point. Like, if it could happen, like, let's say we have a disagreement, just how we talked about earlier. It don't have to go to social media. I could call Bunky and we could talk about the disagreement, whether we like the outcome or not. It don't have to go any further. Right. But now to go and say it on, if you have the opportunity on a big platform or somewhere crazy, that's why we can't get ahead. And if we don't start changing our mindset, our kids are gonna be in a way worse situation. Like, it was bad for our parents and their grandparents and all of them. You know what I mean? And it changed along the way for us, but it ain't really get to where it needed to go. It never got to where it's supposed to be, to where we're all equal out here, right? And it's about ready to start changing again. If people ain't noticing what's going on, right? So it could get bad out here for these kids if we don't start. We're not, I said this before, we're not the minorities no more. We're the majority minorities.
But okay, go ahead. Sorry.
If we don't start linking together, it's going to get ugly out here.
Yo, Big Face, it is competition.
And hip-hop about
better than well, listen, it is competition. But dude, hip-hop is our block.
Can I say something real quick, Shad?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every music is competition. Everybody wants to win the Grammy. Everybody wants to hit the Billboard. The competition part.
No. But he's talking about going. You didn't have Britney Spears making songs talking about Christina Aguilera or whoever else was her peers.
No, but they were trying to outsell each other together. Absolutely. It's just a different form of competition, but there's competition in it all.
When it's verbal, and I think that's what he's saying. That the competition, that's cool. We can slap box all we want on our block.
Right.
You say who got the fastest hands, but when those guys from up the block,
you keep your business in your house, basically.
No, and we have a representation. We're united. So at
right.
this point,
Keep your business in the house.
I don't see where it was great for hip hop for him to take the shot there. He didn't have to. He won. That's spiking the ball to me on hip hop, not because we're showing people that we're bigger than that. For me, this is just for me. Had I would have not did it, and then guess what? Now to show you that I'm here and I didn't have to do that. But I didn't bring a light to that.
But the thing about it is, and it's terrible to say, but we know it's reality. Talking about, the beef and just saying all this stuff like that, dissing each other in front of the company, basically. Y'all acting up in front of the company. But that's what, unfortunately, Black people do. Right. Is that no, come on, y'all know it's real. Yeah, like they don't, and it's terrible. Like you don't want to hold each other up. You don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all want to bash each other, be like, oh well, you're worse, I'm better. It's like that thing, which is so stupid to me. And we talk about the culture or whatever of hip hop, how it's going to change. Remember, I'm not hip hoppy, so I can't. It even goes down to the clothes. Like I look at how some of these little kids are being dressed, the little boys with the pants sagging down and the little girls with the crop shirt. When my granddaughter come around, I'm like, no, that shirt better be down to them pants. We're not doing that. You're not wearing booty shorts. Them shorts better go down to your knees. We're not doing that. Your hair gonna be like a little girl's and a little bobos and stuff like that. Because they sexualize our culture. Basically, if you look at it, like it's like goes back to slave mentality, how we were looked at back in the day, and they just can't seem to get it, and it's out of control. That's my opinion. That's why I listen to gospel music and old school R&B, because I can't take it. It's too much. It's too much for my psyche. Like, am I wrong?
No, you're correct, but
it's crazy.
That's why I touched on earlier. We got to start coming together. We got to start. And somewhere along the line, it became more about I and less about each other.
Us.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't grow up coming up in the time frame that I came up. It was a community thing. Like my parents wasn't the only one raising me. Did they have me and feed me and take care of me? Yeah, but when I was outside, those older people on the block, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, people that I didn't even know that my parents knew. Yo, get back to the block, bro. You ain't supposed to be over here. It's nighttime. Go inside. Like, it was a community affair. Now it's like I witness it all the time. Like my daughter plays, cheerleading. My son plays basketball. I'm at these games and I see kids doing shit, and I find myself saying something to them, and parents are like, "That's not your kid," and I'm like, "I don't care if it's not over." Like I be damned if I leave and something happens to this kid, and I could have said something to prevent that.
Facts. You know what, Chris? I was gonna start off like this, but I'm glad you did that just now. I just wanted something totally different. I just want to thank you. I think I'm giving credit to Tea Time for this right here, because it was because of Tea Time, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, where you started opening up more about your feelings.
A little bit. That and Rashad.
He got on a pink shirt.
Yeah, this I got on because I like the colors and stuff. But that and because of Rashad preaches to me all the time. Yo, the people got to know who you are.
Because I thought you were like the meanest person ever.
Right.
Right. He is. You see how he does me? Stop.
But I did. I thought you were like unapproachable or whatever. And then after talking to you, like after the first conversation, I'm like, yo, he's really nice. He never shows that side. But now I see on y'all show, you be talking about your feelings, and I'll be like, oh.
Well, salute to the therapist. I got to get back there too. But she's helped a lot. You know what I mean? With me being able to express myself and let it out. Because before I used to hold it in, and then end up doing stuff to not necessarily the people sometimes, you know what I mean, but just letting it out in the wrong ways. You know what I mean? Now I understand that I gotta speak on it and talk on it in the moment, whether people like what I'm saying in that moment or not. I gotta let it out.
Okay. Look, there was so much we had to hit on, but we didn't, because there's this one thing I want to do. I'm going to do this. It's a new little segment thing that I have just for you guys. Hey, it probably come out with other people too, but y'all are my guinea pigs. So here we go. Let's just pray this works. Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go.
Okay, the whole thing didn't play. What happened? Wait, but you look at that. Wait, we're gonna try that again because that took me a minute.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay, it's not. It's not getting. But anyway, okay, it's the same. I call fact is truth or cap, meaning
It's a
top
lot.
on it. It's over. Bump. Yeah, we're not doing this. Okay, number
Let's
one.
go.
Wait, let me wait.
Wait, are we answering this as a team or individually?
No, it's a question.
But individually, like, so if Shad says cat,
And the
then
people in the audience, and the
okay.
because I want y'all opinion. Okay, here we go. Diddy will make a comeback in the industry. Fact or cap?
Ooh, can we say I plead the fifth? Like, nah. Jesus.
Your opinion. Watch it.
I'm gonna say fact. I'm gonna say fact because I've been seeing rats get out and make something in the industry after they get out. So I'm gonna say fact.
That's the 69 guy, right? That's
Yeah, there's more than just him, but yeah.
Okay, see, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Wow, you did call out a rat though. You right. You did.
Yeah, because I saw it all over the news and everything, and I kept hearing about it. Yeah, he's a rat. What do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe 47 is sitting back waiting. And as soon as they hit the gavel, Puff has pardon money. So guess what?
Facts. Oh.
Diddy, no. Listen, Diddy. Yeah, no. That's the new thing right now. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's the goal right now. I want to get pardon rich. I don't want to get regular pardon rich. I don't want to be filthy rich, just pardon rich. And whatever that takes, then that's where I need to be. But yeah, I believe that he's gonna be pardoned after it's all said and done. And people are still
gonna get all the downloads.
No, I don't think that he's gonna make more music, but I think it's gonna let the music that we all loved before we knew it was this be okay to go back to.
I'm in the middle. I'm like a twist, like
a lot of people didn't buy out, or he didn't give everybody back their royalties. You get what I'm saying? So then after a certain amount of time, you know how that goes, and he's just smart enough to finagle it. If he comes back from this, I mean, he ain't really no stopping him, right?
And don't stop, get it.
I guess so. Take that. No Diddy.
Something totally different. Something different. And we don't even have time to go into it because I wanted to talk about the Tate brothers. You know about the Tate brothers, Chris? Remember I told you the Tate brothers. They have their charges are bananas. Andrew and Tristan Tate. Their charges, their charges to two brothers and two Romanian women were arrested in Bucharest in late 2022, organized crime and terrorism. That they formed a group in 2021. They were indicted last year. They also human trafficking, forming an organized criminal group to exploit women, trafficking of minors, money laundering, and doing things with minors. So those are their alleged charges. They were arrested in Romania and brought back to America. They have dual citizenship. Right, they have dual citizenship. They had a podcast, which I found out that, Lord Jesus, that son of mine was a fan of. I had no idea. And they're misogynistic. They're racist. How you racist and you biracial? But I found out that the parents were divorced. Now I don't know when the parents got divorced. Dad died in 2015 because their stuff started in 2021. Because when I first saw it, I was like, Dad must be proud he raised these monsters, And they have a sister, who doesn't deal with them because of their way of thinking. So it's good with the Diddy making a comeback question because of his charges don't even mirror nothing compared to these monsters' charges. And they brought them back. This administration fought in February to get them back over here in America. Why couldn't they go to Britain? They have citizenship in Britain. What do y'all think real quick on them? Do y'all have an opinion on these characters?
I think you touched on it earlier, and then I'll say, and then that's my answer. Money make the world go round.
It does.
It's part of money. We talked about this on the show. Dude, we gotta. I hate money is a tool. So what I'm saying is, you need to get a big tool to live life. To work around the workaround, you need a big tool. Pause. No Diddy. but you need, and money is a tool. No. I mean, it is. If we're not figuring out or seeing something in the last maybe like 5 years, it's the people with the money that are getting away with things. There are people with the money who are changing the laws. It's the people with the money who are making the laws.
Yeah. And that part of the 1%, they're worth over $100 million to like $1 billion.
It sucks that's how we, that I have to put it, or and this is just my opinion, just from what I've seen. But who beats the cases?
The people with the money.
The people with the best lawyers. Who have the best lawyers? People with the money. Who can stall you out? Who can get 34 indictments, 34 charges, and become president of the United States?
A racist old white man.
I'm not even gonna say
just Tea Time with Bunky.
Forget all of that. Forget all of that. No, but forget all of that. I'm just saying no.
But it's a fact though. He's saying all the stuff that all those racists want to say. He's giving them a platform. He's giving them okay. So of course they're going to vote for him. He wants to make America great. When was America great? But in his mind, he's old 70-something plus old.
I'm not even talking about the people who voted for him. What I'm saying,
I'm talking about the people that listen. I'm just saying.
You got to start it, Rashad.
I know. I'm going to get hot. I'm even talking about this dude. But we know the majority of the people that voted for him. Why they voted for him. That's why they're saying, oh, I didn't think you would do this to me over there in the middle of the country. They didn't think come on, you know what it is. That's
like I said, I'm me, Bunky. Pray for me so that I could be pardon rich, so that we could take, you never know.
No,
you never know.
You know what? I didn't.
By the time you're pardon rich, the bad thing is by the time you're pardon rich, you might need a pardon. So that's the bad part. So maybe I don't want to be pardon rich.
No, you just want to go with the flow and just follow life's path for you. Okay. Kendrick Lamar is the best lyricist of this generation. Fact or cat?
Cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cat. He's close. He's dope. He's super dope. Best lyricist
this generation. Not like a Tupac that was like another generation, but the newer people coming up now.
Well,
I mean,
that's the thing. He's not one of the newer guys though.
Yeah, he's been in the game for
He's been in the game for a while.
Okay.
Yeah,
but he's won awards for his poetry and stuff like that.
No, absolutely.
So he's great with the words.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I don't know hip hoppy, so I can't compare him to anybody.
Oh, some people. That's a valid argument. People have that argument with you, and you wouldn't lose face on that. But for us, it's cat. But we've seen a lot of hip hop too. So
right.
So and even if you go the last 15 years, we've seen hip hop is dope. It's too dope to just say what is. He might be in the top 5. We might have to do it in groups of 5.
Depends what your T is, right?
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. All right. That's fair because I'm thinking I don't remember the names, but back in the day,
let me ask you a question.
Rakim and all of them, like they were great back in their time.
Let me ask you a question, Bunky.
Sure.
What other Kendrick Lamar songs did you listen to?
None. I just.
Yes, he said that already, Shot.
No. I thought she meant before that.
No, so like to go back and actually sit there and listen.
After the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl performance didn't intrigue you to want to go and be a fan.
No.
Look at him put his hands on his hip.
Yeah, I'm totally shocked because everybody was saying that this was the one that put him over the top, put him on Mount Rushmore. And you're just saying, you as not somebody who likes hip hop, you were intrigued by what was going on on Facebook, on social media, and you said, okay, let me give it a whirl. Thought it was amazing, right?
The Super Bowl. I wasn't going to download his music. I honestly, he talks too fast. I don't know half the But that's what a lot. But at least he was saying words. It wasn't like a lot of the hip hop now where everything all sounds the same, and some of them really are mumbling. At least he's saying words. He just speaks too fast for me. But I want to sit there and cipher everything, go through everything? No, I don't feel like it. It's too much work.
Right? No. Child, I was trying to hold on. You got me laughing.
Listen, the people
Bunky, this is what we're gonna do, Shot. Once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks, we're gonna sit down with Bunky and we're gonna take it through some hip hop.
No. You know why? No. She don't need no hip hop classes. She's proving a lot of valid points here.
What?
After all of this, nobody really like. Now, I'm not gonna say nobody, but there's fans out there who got into this. You gave it 8 spins, 9 spins. How many spins did you give it?
Why? Oh, at least 15, 20 times. Because no, listen, I watched the different clips I watched people from around the world react.
This is what I'm saying. And you don't care about none of his music.
I don't listen to Drake either.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you do. I'm not saying that you do. But what intrigued you was the hoopla,
the visual. No, the visual. It was the visual.
No. Because you didn't see the visual first. You heard the hoopla and then you went and watched the video.
No, well, my sister posted something. And I'm like, well, what is this? What's going on? So I went to see it. I see hoopla about stuff all the time, and I don't care. Nah, but there was something about this that stung people and intrigued people. So I'm like, well, let me go see.
Watch the whole thing. But that's what I'm saying.
Several times.
So you didn't like, because Chris is a Kendrick Lamar. He knows Kendrick Lamar. He wasn't surprised at the message part. He was probably surprised. He was amazed at how great the message was. But he knew that there was a message coming.
Yeah, that visual was
I called it 2-3 weeks before the Super Bowl.
He was like, well, I hope you guys, a lot of people aren't going to like what he's going to do, but it's going to be what he does. You get what I'm saying? So
that's what he does. He did it really well.
All right, but okay, now check this out.
Okay.
Knowing this is what he does when he performs, would you be willing to go see him perform?
In person?
Yeah.
I don't like crowds like that. I would not.
You go see Mike. Stop.
No, I never went to a Michael concert because I was one of those fans that would have passed out. I would have passed out. I was hyperventilate watching it on TV. I mean,
I couldn't even drink my drink. That's crazy.
No, like I had the opportunity to go to the Victory Tour and all that, but I declined it because I knew it was a waste of money for me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have got to see it.
As soon as Mike stepped on the stage,
he wouldn't have the energy alone. I would have passed out. I probably would have got crushed. I don't like no, it would have been too much. So I would never see him in person. I don't do concerts.
Gotcha. Okay. I get it.
Didn't expect that, did you?
No, I didn't expect for you to say that you didn't listen to none of this guy's music after the Super Bowl. That threw me for a loop. I thought you would at least been like, all right, well, let me see why he's winning an award for writing. No. Let me go check out.
But no, it showed it in the Super Bowl. No, but it showed the way he put it together, the way that thing was put together, and there wasn't. He just had just SZA and the other guy that came out, right?
Oh,
SZA. Never.
Yeah, that was the guy who made the beat.
Okay, I don't know who these people are. I didn't know who SZA was. I didn't know. I never heard SZA. I heard the name. I never heard her before till this. I'm telling you. But he didn't have.
You heard it. You just didn't know it was her.
Yeah, she's super dope.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. But it's like he didn't have a whole bunch like.
You know the fun fact about all of that? What? In one of his songs, Kendrick Lamar said he doesn't like the women that Drake likes. He hates the women that Drake likes.
But as we saw, it was a jab at Drake for people who didn't know. People like, why Serena crip walking? Why? But see, other people took it instantly.
No. Say that. What was that? What was that about? What was your conclusion of her crip walking?
At first, I thought it was because she did it after she won the tennis match and they made such a big deal about it and tried to diss her for that when that's really her culture. She's from Compton. But when I found out, because I didn't know she dated Drake, because I don't care. It's not my life. It doesn't affect me. So I'm like, okay, oh, that was cool. And then with SZA, I had no idea. But let me ask you, they said something, I saw something about like it was a jab at J. Cole also. Did J. Cole date any of those women?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I had saw something about that. I'm like, huh? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know that, but I also didn't think Serena Crip walking there was for Drake either.
And that's
if you think about but if you think about the whole theme of the performance, Uncle Sam telling us what to do, what not to do. Serena comes on, starts Crip walk, because remember she got in trouble for doing it at
right when she went.
So when I seen it, I didn't correlate her to Drake. I correlated it to her pretty much along with the performance of Kendrick. Like, listen, I'm gonna do what I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I took it.
But other people probably Rashad saw it, be like, "Oh, that's a jab at Drake." You did, but people did that. I'm like,
I think it was. I guess it was dope for the moment and the culture. People could say what they want to say why they did it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then we as fans, we can accept it the way we want to accept it for.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So the only thing that we all know is truth is that it happened.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, super dope. Super Bowl halftime performance though. I asked Bunky this earlier, Chris. I'm gonna ask you. Do you think that they'll have another rapper headline the Super Bowl anytime soon?
Jesus, I don't think so.
All right, now knowing.
Oh Lord, here we go.
No, I'm just saying, knowing that, do you think that it was worth it?
Yes.
Thank you.
No, cool.
That's what I said too.
I just think now, I don't think, about another rapper, I think it depends on who the rapper is. And what I mean by that is I think they're going to try to control the decision of Jay-Z's picks a little bit more. You know what I mean? But to say not another rapper, I won't say that. I won't think you won't get another Kendrick Lamar, another controversy type of rapper who's big on his.
Yeah, but there's not. How many people would you put in that lane?
What do you mean?
In Kendrick's lane?
No, there's not.
All right. So
even like let's say.
I'm just saying hip hop. I'm just saying hip hop.
Yeah. So all right. So the first answer I would say, yeah, you will see another rap artist up there. Will you see another conscious
headlining?
Yeah, I think you will. You won't get another type of Kendrick though. I don't think they'll let somebody who has an opinion, who has a following, an opportunity like that to shit on them the way he just did publicly.
He gave it to him.
All right. Do you think Kendrick would have got it had he not dropped Not Like Us?
No.
But that's neither here nor there, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
is here nor there. That makes a lot of sense because he got it he got it because he had the hottest record out. The hottest record out is his dissing his counterpart in the industry that he's in.
But either way, would it have been wrong if Drake had did it? If he wasn't suing everybody for talking about him, and he got the position?
Drake turned down the Super Bowl twice. He might have got it the year he did back to back. We don't know what years. Yeah, we don't know what years he denied a diss where he won a Grammy for the diss, the same shit. And he probably got asked to do the Super Bowl that year, and he probably declined to do the Super Bowl. But we do know one thing. One thing we do know. No, one thing that we do know is since the beef, Drake hasn't performed any of the diss songs.
Because why? He hit the button at the end of the Super Bowl. It's over.
No, even before the Super Bowl. He was out on tour before the Super Bowl. I'm just telling you that he had. I'm just saying that's just what it is. You talk about somebody. Well, you was just mad at 50. What are you talking about?
Because he's a bully. But Drake, I don't know if Drake is running around. I mean, come on. He came after. They came for him too, but he came after Diddy's kids. You know what I'm saying? They're younger than you, and they're protecting their dad, and you're hitting them at the rawest moment.
Do you know? No. Hold on. Didn't you know that Diddy punched Drake in the face before?
What happened?
Diddy punched Drake in the face.
But what the hell?
No. What I'm saying, you said he went after Diddy's kids.
No, I'm talking about 50 Cent did.
Oh, all right, bro.
He did.
Right. Let's wrap it up.
What? Because they think he's a bully. Listen,
He's a bully.
Don't get upset, Shad.
I'm not upset. Yo, listen, I understand it. Sometimes you gotta be the bully.
He's a. Let's do one more. Fact or cat?
Okay, let's go.
Artists should separate themselves from personal drama, politics, and just make music. Fact or cat? Should they separate themselves?
Cat.
I think
Total
fact.
cat.
I
You
think
think
fact.
They separate themselves?
Like you think people they should just shoot the ball and shut up, like that type of thing? They shouldn't get involved.
Yeah, like so. As you guys know, I don't like talking about politics. You won't
No,
get
you
me
don't.
doing the politics thing, right? And my personal life, you won't get unless you post to me. I keep everything like, and it's hard in this day and age with the social media because that's what this whole thing's about, right? And like you said earlier, me being able to express myself a little bit more now. I struggled with that for a long time, but it was people like you, Shad, for a long time. You know, my therapist, my wife, like, yo, you got to start talking more.
Right.
I'm the type of person where I'm in the room and I don't care if people know if I'm in the room or not. You're going to know if you need to know.
Right.
Right. So I think if you want a private life, like at one point, this is going to take off for us and I'm not going to maybe be able to go outside. And I want to be able to distinguish to where I could be like an Adam Sandler, to where I could go outside and be regular because these people don't know what I do personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like where I like to go when I'm just me and my wife, that type of shit. You know what I mean? Which is why on social media, I don't be posting that. Like I'm not on there like that. Like we go a lot of places. I'm not posting the pictures and I tell my wife, like, yo, I understand you want to push shit up, but keep it, what you call it? You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah, people not going. They know me, but they don't know me. You'll never know all of me. Nah, that's dead. That's not happening. That's why I had to take a break from social media for like a month to regroup because it was just too much. It was too much. You know, people living these fake lives and people who are going through it and they're seeing this. Everybody look like their lives are all together. I mean, that's okay, you know, and you're struggling and you're living vicariously through all these people and putting up all this stuff. And then it was all the hate and all this. I had to separate. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. So no, I get it. Nobody will know all my business.
I think it's cat. I think if you're an artist, I think the most your most creative juices come from your experiences, what you're going through emotionally, socially. If you don't like Bob Marley, stand up, get up. Like this, that was a political.
Stand up for your rights.
That's a political song. He's showing his political views. Heartache, like Taylor Swift has made quadrillion dollars writing her true life heartache.
So is Mary J. Mary J's best moments is when she going through it.
But this is what I'm saying. So now, as an artist, absolutely, I think the most historic artists, the time changers, have always given us music that came from within what they were feeling.
I didn't think about it like that.
It wasn't like, yo, I gotta walk this straight now. We can make a song where it's really not talking anything, where it's just like, all right, it's just words going together. Versus when you have Renegade, where people are saying something, and you get what I'm saying. So I believe that once you decide to be an artist, have your limits. But
that's the thing.
Yeah, have your limits. Put the limits, because you need limits, because if not, you're gonna go crazy. But I also wholeheartedly 100% believe that do music, do entertainment that moves your soul, that gives you a feeling, whether it's you're mad, I hate you so much right now, that you get what I'm saying? Like we need song like that.
An outlet.
Yeah, same thing with You Not Like Us. Like that, like a lot of people put that just to Drake, but that comes in with the feeling of a whole bunch of things.
Hence the Super Bowl halftime show. It was needed at this time.
Absolutely.
At this time, it was totally needed because we're going crazy right now. America is in a tailspin. I mean, come on, you got the president doing Tesla commercials. Come on, stop it. It's too much. It's too much. We needed that.
The stocks is down, man. Stocks.
Yeah, but after that,
you
it went
just
up a little
reminded
bit.
me. I gotta call my son. We gotta have to sell some of that. Yeah, it's not looking good though, Bunky. Yeah, it's not looking good. I gotta call my son. It just reminded me.
Good, sell that stock. Get out.
Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm gonna get some. We gotta relax. It's doing a little up and down. But yeah, I gotta get some up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 100%.
It's too much. So,
yeah.
But you know what? Thank you, guys. We way over. There's no time. We have no time. I love it. I appreciate you guys for always being there for me. It's just a phone call and y'all are there, or a text. I need y'all and y'all are there. So thank you.
No, thank you for reaching out.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to get you back on the show.
So I don't know. You might put me on. I don't want to talk about hip hop. I don't know. Y'all just make me look crazy. I just
stop.
I don't know this stuff.
Stop. Well, we're not going to talk about hip hop. We're going to talk about whatever new you got going on. I know you're working on some new things. So by the time you get on our show, we're going to talk about the new things you got going on.
Bunky, I'm going to tell you what I told my wife earlier this afternoon. We got to get the trying and all the stuff that we think is going to hold us back outside. Right.
I'm doing it. Right. I am reaching my 4-year anniversary next month.
Nice. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
Yeah. So I'm doing at my own pace. I'm not trying. I'm doing.
Right. We got to remember what we put out there is going to happen.
Exactly.
Whether it's bad or good. So if you say, I'm going to try to do this, probably it's not going to be a good outcome. Right. But if you go into it knowing it's going to be everything you thought it was going to be, it's going to be the best thing you put out.
Yeah, like my facts or cat video didn't come out right because I was trying. I didn't say I'm going to do it. I was trying. So, all right.
Don't worry. Like listen, hit baby bro. I'm going to help you out. We're going to figure this factor cap. I like that.
It's cool, right?
Nah, it's a dope little spin for you.
And it's inspired from Wreck.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No,
so, tell everybody where they can catch you for people that catch my show after, where they can catch in the studio with the Rec Boys.
You already know what it is, DJ Rec Boy Shad with my homie Mr. Catch Rec. You guys can check us out each and every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and Saturday nights at Blaze 'em Up Radio for the replay. You already know, in the studio with the Rec Boys. You heard?
The place y'all can get your hip hop, Bill.
You get your hippity hop on.
Get it on. Get it on.
Tea time style. You already
tea time style. So thank you all for tuning in this week to my special edition with my favorite people in the studio with the Rec Boys. Like he said, you can go catch them on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Blaze 'em Up Radios on Friday. And continue to follow Tea Time with Bunky live on Thursdays, 7 p.m. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. For all my Instagram followers, please go over to YouTube and subscribe because I want to interact with you and I can't see what you're saying. So, but I appreciate you all. Like, share, follow, and subscribe to both shows, Wednesday, Thursday. Get your fill. And tell a friend. We appreciate you all so much. See you next week. Great show next week. See you next week. See you later, guys. Appreciate you.